We recently spent almost a week in the northern Thailand city of Pai, which may just be our new favourite travel destination. Pai truly is a unique place. Nestled in the lush valleys of northern Thailand, Pai is a tranquil haven that's captivated the hearts of travellers looking for a peaceful escape. With its rolling hills, flowing river and friendly locals, Pai is the epitome of beauty wrapped in a laid-back atmosphere. It's the kind of place where we could linger for days or weeks, simply soaking in the relaxed vibe and picturesque scenery and laid-back hippie vibe. Whether you're a backpacker chasing the next hidden destination or someone looking to connect with nature, Pai offers a slice of paradise suspended in time. But before you travel to Pai, you need to know the must-do and see activities to make sure you don't miss out on any of this small town's offerings. So, in today's video, we're sharing with you our top 11 things to do when visiting Pai, Thailand. And if you find this video helpful, we would truly be grateful if you hit the like and subscribe button. Okay, let's get into it. Number 1. Watch the sunset at Two Huts Bar and Restaurant. This was by far the most recommended thing to do in Pai by our Instagram community, so thank you everybody, and we can see why. Perched on top of a big hill overlooking the Pai Valley, Two Huts is a backpacker favourite spot for watching the sunset every day. In fact, it was so good we went multiple times during our week spent in Pai. You can enjoy the amazing view of the sunset over the valley while listening to live music and taking in the general relaxing vibe with seating for around 100 people. However, be sure to get there early, as the closer it gets to sunset, it will start to fill up and you may miss out on a seat. There's food and drinks available at the restaurant at very reasonable prices, and it's just a short 5-minute drive from the town with regular shuttles going to and from. Number 2. Pai Hot Springs. Have you ever dreamed of soaking in a natural jacuzzi? Well, we've got you covered. Nestled amongst Pai's lush landscapes are steaming hot springs perfect for a tranquil dip. While there are a few different hot springs in the area to choose from, the Pai Hot Springs are the best bet if you're looking for a peaceful bathe in naturally warm water, full of minerals good for both the body and the soul. But be warned that these hot springs come with different temperature zones. Some are extremely hot, while others are just comfortably warm. We suggest visiting in the cooler evening or early morning. It's by far the most relaxing way to spend your afternoon, and also be aware that if there is heavy rainfall, it will most likely be closed for the day. Number 3. Take a pottery class with a local family. This was actually a really unique experience for us in Pai, and one we'll never forget, as Mandy was able to make her own mug by hand thanks to the pottery class they offer at Gung Mog Calm Studio and Cafe. We spent the morning here with the local family that owns the property, eating breakfast and learning how to make our own mugs from locally sourced clay. The hospitality could not have been better, and the food was next level. We literally did not eat a bad meal in Pai. The class itself only took around an hour or so, and the owners even mailed the finished mug to our house here in Hua Hin for us to take, as it does take a few days for the clay to become hard and have the finished product ready. So if you do plan on doing this, try to do it at the start of your trip so you can take your piece home with you. Number 4. Explore Pai's local restaurants. One thing we were extremely pleasantly surprised by was the absolute abundance of amazing restaurants and food in Pai, from vegan cafes to Italian and Mexican restaurants. We literally, as I said earlier, did not eat a bad meal in Pai, although, to be honest, I might have put on a few kilos while I was there. It was well worth it. Some of our favourites, which we'll list down below, were Cafecito, Ganita Cafe, The Witching Well, Pai Siam Bar and Restaurant, and our personal favourite, Supermoon and Vinyl Lounge. Okay, so we know a lot of you guys watch our videos like this to get inspiration for your own trips, but instead of having to frenetically jot down all of the recommendations that we make in these videos, we've discovered a much easier way for you to be able to follow in our footsteps. So we've actually partnered with a company called Mindtrip. Mindtrip is an AI-powered travel platform that will show you recommendations for many of the trips posted to our YouTube channel, just like this one. So all you have to do is click the link down below in this video and it'll take you straight over to Mindtrip, where it'll show you all of the recommendations that we've listed here, along with photos, maps and reviews. And you can customize your own trip by favoriting what you like and adding it to your trip plan. You can even share your trip with your friends and invite them to plan the trip with you. It's a pretty awesome tool, and also it's so easy to use, so check it out down below. We think you're gonna love it. Click the link and let us know what you think in the comments below. Number 5, visit the iconic White Buddha. Climbing up to the White Buddha is definitely a must-do in Pai. The serene statue sits atop a hill, offering panoramic views of the surrounding valley. As long as you're comfortable climbing a flight of over 350 steps, the effort is definitely worth it when you reach the top. The atmosphere is extremely peaceful, with the gentle sounds of prayer bells in the air. But make sure to dress respectfully, covering shoulders and knees, as this is still an active place of worship. Sunset's a great time to visit, as well as the early morning, with the sky ablaze in glorious colours framing the Buddha. This is another attraction that is completely free to enter, however, donations are definitely appreciated. Number 6, Pai's thriving music scene. Another thing we were pleasantly surprised about was just how much of a music scene there is in Pai. As well as the incredible food scene, Pai has a thriving music scene that takes place in various bars and restaurants 7 nights a week. Pai just seems to be one of those places that attracts artists of all kinds, and musicians are no exception. You can wander the streets of Pai and hear the tunes blaring from many different spots on any given night. Our personal favourite was the Vinyl Sky Lounge, where we got to take in the amazing sounds of local handpan and flute musicians, while eating probably the best ramen we've had in Thailand. They also have an open mic and karaoke night during the week if you're feeling bold. Number 7, visit a sustainable organic farm. Pai Seedlings is an organic farm project that was started a decade ago by an amazing French couple named Damien and Lise. Their vision is to create a community where the essential needs of life, like nourishment, shelter, healthcare, and connection, are fulfilled locally, fostering a sense of belonging and mutual support. They've already helped many of the local farmers rejuvenate their farms into healthy, organic ecosystems that can support a whole community. We were lucky enough to spend an afternoon with them and sit down and talk about their mission, and we love what they're doing. And we believe you will too. They offer tours and workshops where you can learn some of these skills to take back home for yourself, or if you're planning on staying in Pai a little longer, you can also take part in their internships as well as volunteering. We think their mission is one worth supporting and would love to see them spread their knowledge and message to others. Number 8, Tipsy Tubing. While this is by far the most popular thing to do in Pai as it appears, unfortunately we didn't get to experience it ourselves. Due to Mandy being 5 months pregnant, it obviously wasn't on the cards for us. However, we did get to see the truckloads of backpackers on their way back from the tubing booze cruise, and to be honest, if I were 10 years younger, I would be in 100%. We spoke to some of the people that were coming back from the experience, and they seemed to be having the absolute time of their lives. But don't let age hold you back. The Tipsy Tubing is a hop-on, hop-off, river tubing booze cruise where you basically partake in a bar crawl while floating down the Pai River at a very slow pace. It takes place on mostly Tuesdays and Fridays, and looks like a hell of a lot of fun, to be honest. Who knows, maybe next time we visit Pai we'll be able to get a babysitter and give it a go ourselves. Number 9. Spoil yourself at the best rated resort in Pai. The best rated resort in Pai is the Reverie Resort, and for good reason. It's a 5-star resort that sits on the riverbed and offers 20 rooms with 4 different styles, including deluxe balcony, pool access, and jacuzzi and garden villas. With a massive freshwater pool that you can access directly from your room, as well as a regular chlorine pool and yoga shower that sits on the riverbed, you could spend days unwinding at the Reverie if you really wanted to. We spoiled ourselves and spent our first 2 nights in Pai at the Reverie Resort, and to be completely honest, we kind of regret leaving as it was just so amazing. We can't say enough good things about the hospitality and the staff that worked at the Reverie, not to mention that they also have one of the best restaurants in town at the Silhouette Bar and Restaurant. They also offer a free shuttle service to town, as well as plenty of activities for you to take part in during your stay, including many of the ones we've named in this list. Number 10, yoga. With Pai being the hippie capital of Thailand, it's no surprise there's an abundance of yoga studios in town, and what better way to start your day than with a class at one of the many studios Pai has to offer. Some of the studios include the Pai Yoga Shala, iYoga Infinity Studio, Sawadee Pai Yoga, Bodhi Tree, and the Pad Yoga House. Most of the studios also offer meditation classes as well as sound healing and hot and cold exposure classes. Pai honestly is a yogi's paradise. Finally, number 11, exploring the Pai Canyon. Pai Canyon is not just a walk in the park. We're talking about narrow trails and steep climbs that truly get your adrenaline pumping. But the payoff is a spectacular panoramic view of the surrounding valleys that make every step worth it, especially during sunset. Although it can get extremely crowded at this time, we still think it's worth it, and it's only about a 10-minute drive from the town centre. While you don't have to pay an entrance fee, again, a small donation is welcomed. Pai Canyon can get a little bit rugged, so make sure you wear the correct footwear and clothing for the trek. In conclusion, as we reflect on our travels through Pai, we'll forever remember it with a sense of tranquility that only this charming town can offer. From leisurely strolls through beautiful landscapes to the warm hospitality of the local cafes, Pai has etched a serene memory in our hearts, and we will definitely be coming back. We soaked in hot springs, explored the depths of the Pai Canyon, and connected with the culture through night markets and temples. As you plan your journey, remember to breathe in Pai's peace deeply and let its quiet beauty guide your adventure. Pai isn't just a destination, it's a gentle embrace with nature and simplicity. Again, if you enjoyed this content and found it helpful in any way, please hit the like and subscribe button. We truly appreciate it.